Cousin Jack here with another episode of Wood Carving Weekly, and today we'll talk about knife grips, winding sticks, something called SAK Whittling, and we'll talk about tools, have some new blog posts for you, and we'll spin around YouTube as well. Let's get started. As always, today I'm going to have links for all of the resources that I mentioned right in the description below this video. Those links will also be in the comments section a little bit further down the page. Well, up first today we'll have a story about moving to a new house and how that impacted one person's life. So today we'll introduce you to James Wright, who lives in Illinois. He's been a woodworker since he was a young boy, and he spent time in his dad's wood shop. Well, several years ago, James moved to a new house that had no room for a full-sized wood shop. And so he started getting into hand tool woodworking, and that changed his life. He has a passion for hand tools now. He's somewhat of an expert about hand tools. He has a YouTube channel and a website called Wood by Wright. And on his website, you can find a blog with articles for different how-to projects, including carving projects. You'll find a listing of antique tool sellers. He has a calendar that marks out when there are going to be tool auctions. And he also has suggested tools. He's into tools. He also has that YouTube channel that I mentioned, where he's posted more than 1,000 videos. Yeah, quite a few. And in his latest video, he's telling us about winding sticks, what they are, and how to use them. He also has another video that shows you how you can make your own winding sticks. Well, what are they? They are used for determining whether or not a board or a slab of wood is twisted or crooked. They're very simple, sort of an ancient woodworking tool. And I think you'll enjoy it. Take a look at his website and his YouTube channel. Well, now we'll talk about the elbow, the scissors, and the can opener. Yeah. The Morakniv YouTube channel has 140 videos plus. And they have an expert there by the name of Jordy who has a whole playlist of videos, 16 videos. I'm going to give you the link to the playlist, all about the Swedish knife grips. They're called the Swedish knife grip sessions, and he takes you through a series of different knife grips that are used for hogging off large amounts of wood, especially for spoon carvers, but these knife grips can be used by anyone. So among those knife grips, he'll show you the elbow grip, the can opener grip, and so on. Now, there are also several videos in there that show you how to carve different things, and there's a couple of videos about honing and stropping your tools. These are really worthwhile. I hope you take a look and enjoy. Well, now we'll introduce you to Joshua Thompson, who lives in Wisconsin. He's a wood carver, tinkerer, and all-around yo-yo enthusiast, so he says. He's got a YouTube channel with 70 videos, and quite a bit of his videos are devoted to SAK Whittling. Now you may be saying to yourself, well, what is SAK Whittling? SAK is an acronym. SAK is Swiss Army Knife Whittling. So on his YouTube channel, he has quite a few videos about pocket knife whittling, and primarily using a Swiss Army knife. In his most recent video, Josh is showing you how to carve wooden buttons. He's using a Victorinox Fieldmaster knife and a piece of buckthorn branch that's still green, and he's going to show you how to carve these buttons. The name of the channel is called Josh's Shop, and I'll have a link for you, as usual. Take a look and see what you think. Next, we'll visit the Carving Fusion YouTube channel, where Jordy Johnson is trying to take a piece that was headed for the trash heap and turn it into a piece to be treasured. So his folks were getting rid of an old mirror frame that had been outdoors for years. And Jordy saw that wooden frame with the mirror in the middle, and he thought, I could do something with this. He removes the mirror and starts taking a look at that frame. He's noticed that it's old, it's got some wood stain on there, so he breaks out his orbital sander, starts sanding away, and it looks like he's got some pine underneath all of that stain. Next up, he takes his Dremel and starts carving away. He puts an entire motif all the way around this frame. He adds some wood spirit faces, some sparrows, flowers, lots of leaves, and he does the entire frame. Then he adds some stain along with some wood burning and paint, a little bit of finish, and he's got himself a great looking mirror frame. And Jordy's videos are always entertaining and always fun to watch. I hope you take a look and enjoy. There's a new blog post from Don Mertz over at WoodBeeCarver. He has a project to share, and it's a tutorial called Heart in Heart. And as you might think, this is a project that involves inlaying one heart inside of another heart using contrasting wood colors. In the article, Don has some examples of what he's done in the past, some jewelry like a pin, a necklace, and also a plaque. And the examples show a basswood heart inlaid into a piece of butternut, and another one where he's inlaid a piece of basswood heart shape into a mahogany heart shape. They look great, and I think you might want to try one of these out. Now, the article includes lots of progress pictures and step-by-step instructions that'll help you make your very own heart in heart. And by the way, there's a lot more content to be seen over at WoodBeeCarver, so make sure you get over there and take a look. Well, let's go to another blog post. This one is over at Whittled Lovelies, and we're going to learn about the M-Stein brand of tools. Sarah has posted a product review about the M-Stein tools, and in this review she includes information about the history of the M-Stein company, information about their production process and how they go about making their tools, and there's some information about sharpening and some videos from the M-Stein company about sharpening these tools. In addition to that, there's a link to Sarah's YouTube channel where she's demonstrating how she uses some of the M-Stein knives while she's carving a little bird figure. And by the way, in the blog article, there's a discount code that will save you 10% on M-Stein tools if you decide to buy some. And you'll find all of this and more at the Whittled Lovelies blog and website. Chris Wilson has posted a new video from the 41st annual Charlotte Woodcarver Show. And I want to say congratulations to Chris. He won several ribbons at that show, and he's an accomplished wildlife carver. He took first place in the Birds of a Feather wildlife category, and he also won runner-up for Best of Show overall. Quite an accomplishment, and congratulations to you, Chris. Now in the video, you'll also see the Best of Show winner from David Boone. He has a Native American carving that looks fantastic, and Chris got some good shots of it for you. Now this video is about 4.5 minutes long altogether, but Chris also posted another video on his YouTube channel that's an hour long, and it covers a lot more of the Charlotte show. So take a look at this video, and then when you're over at his YouTube channel, you can take a look at the other one as well. Folks, I want to thank you for joining me this week. I appreciate all of the likes, and I appreciate all of the folks who have subscribed. If you missed any of our previous episodes, we've got that for you right here on the screen. Just click and you'll be able to see a whole series of them. We'll see you next week.